What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of the Moneyline Madness podcast. I am Matt Cherko here with my boy Andy B. Andy, massive win yesterday for your Packers. You're not exactly representing. I'm a little bit surprised, but how are we feeling? I mean, come on, that was a great game.
I forgot to do that. I'll put it back after, but
if you want to change on stream, I'm sure Facebook will be more than happy to see that. Take your time. But yeah, we're going to be talking some Monday Night Football bets tonight. We are going to be talking some NBA bets that we got, and of course, some recapping of a Giants victory. I'm sure for all our Giants fans out there, we're rejoicing over a very, well done game all across the board from the New York Giants. So I can't be too upset. Andy, go Pack, go! How are we feeling? Major comeback in Jerry World. In Lambeau. I'm sorry.
No, in Lambeau.
Yeah. Mike McCarthy's return to Lambeau, spoiled by Perk Dirty Raj himself. How you feeling?
Amazing. For every Packer win, we will put something Packers back. I think. Look, I said it yesterday. My expectations were at a low, and I want to not get them high. Because if I get them high, I'm gonna be mad when they lose. But yesterday really reinforced a lot of. It really made it feel a lot better about the team. Mm-hmm. It looks like they have a guy at receiver that can actually get some space, do some things. He's got speed.
Yeah.
And without Dubs, it's going to be a little tough right now, but he's going to be back in a few weeks. I think this team could be, if they can just stay afloat the next 2 weeks, go 1-1, not lose to Tennessee on Thursday.
Something might be.
If they're 5-6 by Friday, then maybe we've got something going over there. And that's exactly what every Packer fan should want to see. And obviously doing that against the Cowboys, Mike McCarthy doing exactly what Mike McCarthy has done so many times before in a big game, made the wrong call. And this time he did it
atrocious
at his former home. Aaron Rodgers looked great. He didn't have to throw much. A.J. Dillon looked great. Aaron Jones looked great. Everybody looked great. It was great. So
it was a great game for the Pack.
Great moment. It was
honestly, the thing that's getting me, and like Double R is saying, thank you, Andy B, from all NFC East fans, Giants fans especially, Eagles fans will take part as well. But Giants fans got a little breathing room now. You know what I'm saying? One game isn't much, but you got you're breathing. I do want to say now this reinforces, like, the thing is, the Packers when they're a bad team, they're a bad team. But when you know that they have like that wild card factor to you, who wants to really see them?
Nobody.
Like, at the end of the day, it's still Aaron Rodgers, and you could see like he got tired of losing yesterday. He was
pissed at Matt LaFleur.
He was so pissed. Yeah, and he literally pulled him up by the bootstraps and said, "We're gonna win this game." Yeah. He slapped Mike McCarthy around, and Mike McCarthy slapped himself around a little bit as well. Yes. And it worked out, though. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. And, Mike McCarthy helping out Green Bay once again. You'll love to see it.
Yeah. Look, they are probably not going to go on a long run. They have an easy schedule, regardless of if you think the Dolphins are a tough game for them. I personally think the Packers could play the Dolphins tough. I think the Dolphins have been I don't like to use the word lucky because they have a lot of talent. But I think if you're a passing team against the Packers, you're going to struggle. Jair Alexander looked a lot better yesterday. A lot of those safeties looked Rudy Ford, a lot of people never heard of him. I knew he had one interception coming into the game because I remember it. Look, if their secondary's on, they're on. Yeah. The issue is a lot of teams are going to be able to run on them. That's my fear Thursday. We'll get into that Thursday. But if they do go on a run, they are a team that you don't want to see. They won't have home field advantage, but they're not a team you'll want to see. This is a complete change for how I felt yesterday. But that's football. Everything can change in one game. And beating Dallas felt good. And I know Dallas fans are very upset about some calls yesterday. You were up 28-14 on a 3-6 team. You got to finish that. So.
You have to close out that game.
Yeah, you got to close that game out. That's on you.
Absolutely. And also, like you're saying, one game can change everything in the NFL. And a game tonight, who he wants to know who in the secondary. I think he's
Rudy?
asking
about.
Is that what we're aside from Rudy?
No, I understand. Jonathan Abrams he didn't play yesterday,
but
he'll be in there. We'll see if he can.
He will be active in there for sure.
Definitely.
That's why we play the game exactly any given Sunday. And I mean, I'm sorry, Double R, but then again, I'm thinking Andy. We saw that comeback yesterday. I'm thinking tonight. line between the Commanders and Eagles sitting at
You're
a
big on
whopping
this.
11.5, man. A whopping 11.5. I'm taking Commanders spread tonight.
You
I'm backing
tweeted
up.
this. You tweeted this. You had it on the Philly show. You hinted at it yesterday. Now you're bringing it here. If they hit the -11, there is, or the +11, I guess. There is nothing anybody can tell you.
I mean,
your night.
Like it absolutely would, because, and the thing is, like, divisional matchups, man, they're so close. And this is big facts right here. Andy B with the Packers jersey and a bomb pop prime. It just doesn't get much better than that. Is this the Giants fan in me? It's not necessarily the Giants fan. More, I'm gonna say the NFC East fan. How many times have we seen blowouts in NFC East games, especially in primetime? It just doesn't happen.
There's a caveat to that. When there is a blowout, usually it's over Washington.
Okay.
The very few times that it's happened.
But this isn't Carson Wentz Commanders. That's the thing. They've looked much improved with Taylor Heineke at the helm.
And we here at Moneyline Madness, we called that because that was the game. His first game was against Green Bay. We said it. They're a better team with Taylor Heineke. So
absolutely,
Eagles
win exactly, and that's the thing. I'm not saying the Commanders are going to come out and, take a lead, win the game, anything like that. But I think 11.5 is a lot of points. And against a team with a solid front four in Washington, I don't think that the Eagles are going to be getting their run game off the way that they typically do. And that's really what opens up so many other aspects of the field for them. So I don't know. I don't expect Jalen Hurts to be as electrifying and, magnificent as he's been. He could have a great game, sure, but I don't think we're going to be getting that rushing masterclass along with, 250 yards, 3 touchdowns in the air. I think this is going to be more of a grit and grind type of game. And honestly, I'm kind of leaning towards the under as well. I don't know about you. What do you think?
I was very torn on that, so I didn't exactly pick that, but I don't see Monday Night Football division game defensively. I would think it'd be a lot stronger. So I would probably lean under, but I wouldn't touch it because it is at a weird number.
It is 42.5.
Weird number.
Odd. Yeah. And one thing that's getting me, the boost tonight, K Adams boost. Shout out K Adams.
TV love K Adams.
I'm sure we're big K Adams fans all around. Jalen Hurts, 200+ passing yards, Miles Sanders, 40 rushing yards, and A.J. Brown, 40 receiving yards. That tells you right there, they're trying to bait you into a high offensive game. Yeah. And I'm not feeling it. That and the -11.5, just too much going on the books telling me that they want me to bet, pro Eagles. Eagles are going to come out, Thuman. So I don't know. I definitely think that at least a +11.5, and I might also throw a little something on that under.
Yeah, I there was a curious line for me today that I saw. I was going through and I saw A.J. Brown anytime touchdown is +125.
135 right now.
It's 130. Okay. So, explain that to me, because I feel like every Eagle game he scored. It feels like every game he's scoring a touchdown.
Exactly.
Even
are they baiting?
Well, I don't know what they're trying to. What they know, what they don't know.
Yep.
But they're not putting plus money expecting it to happen. So I don't know what's going to happen tonight, but it's a very odd thing. I have one prop for this game, and it is A.J. Brown over 74.5 receiving yards. They're trying to bait me into thinking he's going to get a touchdown. I don't know what that is. All right, maybe he's not going to score, but I don't see the Eagles winning any football games without him getting at least 80 yards. He does it in his sleep. I personally think he's the best receiver besides the guy that went viral yesterday. I think he's the best receiver other than him. He seems to just be consistently.
We might have to bring that up tomorrow.
Yeah, it's just he seems to be that consistent. I can go to you a lot like Devontae was for Aaron.
Good week to actually bring that up, considering Cooper Kupp had -1 yards in the first half.
Cooper Kupp had no shot yesterday.
No, not with Johnny. I mean, with Johnny Dubs, that's not happening.
That was such a joke of a game yesterday.
Yeah, but I mean,
who won that game?
Arizona. I know they at least covered. The Rams might have squeaked it out, but I know Arizona at least covered the 3.5.
Obviously, everybody was watching one game at that time, and it was the Packer game, because the other one wasn't a very good game either.
Yeah, and this.
Although it was Saturday on Sunday yesterday, I know you saw that. We called that.
And indeed, yeah, absolutely. It's Devontae Smith's birthday. He will get that's a good humanitarian point there that could play into effect.
I have
Devontae Smith.
So
you have a Devontae play there.
We need. I need Terry McLaurin. No, we need.
Or you have Devontae on
fantasy. Okay. We need him and Terry McLaurin to get 59 points tonight to win.
Man, so you're hoping for the over. You're really hoping for the over. Devontae Smith, anytime touchdown is plus 200. And you know what? If you really want to, it's his birthday. If you really want to go off that narrative, Devontae Smith, anytime first touchdown is plus 1,000. So if you really want to get a little shiesty there, could.
They have a great fan base. If they could sing "Happy Birthday" to them, to him, that'd be great.
Wow, that would be pretty cool. But
honestly, a lot like those Germany fans yesterday singing. Do they think like all of America's big on Sweet Caroline? Like, is that?
Yeah, I don't know.
And West Virginia? That's odd.
Yeah, that's stereotyping. I don't know if that's
Imagine
right.
Geno Smith would have won yesterday, and they sang West Virginia the song to him. Dude, that was electric. That guy went to my father is kicking my ass at fantasy. That is who it is kicking my ass. So
yeah, it's been a rough. Honestly, I think I need a big night as well. I don't know if it's in our league, but I know in something I need like 40 points from Hurts, and I'm just not expecting it to happen. But I do have another prop tonight, and what would I be without a kicker prop coming on Moneyline Madness? So I am going to be taking. Let me get on my trusty app over here.
Who did we have kicker prop yesterday? Who was a
kicker prop yesterday?
Bullock, right? Randy Bullock. That game, we should have known that game was gonna suck. So
I mean, that was just an absolute crap show all around.
Made me a little excited to play Tennessee.
Yeah, no, literally. I mean, they didn't look as good as we really expected them to.
Terrible. They both.
Okay, here we go. Jake Elliott. I mean, his line is a little So 1.5 for -145. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. Now let's see. What about Joey Sly? I do like Joey Sly. Joey Sly plus money, plus 130 over 1.5 field goals.
That's the play tonight. Joey Sly's a good kicker. If they just get within a 50-yard field goal. That's the type of he can hit those. So
yeah,
I don't know what the wind is.
I was gonna say I think it's nice and crisp outside at Lincoln Financial. So hopefully Joey Sly could sly right in there and give us some points.
Yeah, they tend to be a team that doesn't score touchdowns. So
that's true. That is very true. I think they get down the field sometimes, but not putting in
especially
6.
with Taylor Heineke.
It's a fact. That is a fact. All right. So anything else you want to talk about on this football game, or you want to head over? I got a couple NBA plays.
I am the Thursday night game is going to be good this week, which is a good thing. But
finally,
the Monday night games have been very, very underwhelming. I just hope this is a decent game, but I'd love to see a better Monday night matchup.
I agree.
I don't know.
I agree.
So.
Yeah, no, it's just all around. The NFL
next week doesn't get much better. Either.
Exactly. It's all just kind of lackluster in terms of primetime games this season. But something that's not very lackluster is the NBA so far, and I do have a fantastic couple props tonight that I'm really digging. A couple of these games are tipping off soon, so we may as well get them out of here. Did you like anything in any of these games, the early ones so far, that you wanted to get off your chest?
No, I was looking more at the college. I did not look at the NBA today, although yesterday there were some upsets in the NBA I am very aware of.
Yeah, and
or least favorite team, unbelievably.
Including my Knicks giving up 140 points, 145 points in regulation to the Oklahoma City Thunder at home.
Who was it that had that? He had a big dunk on the Thunder. Was it?
Bro, I turned the game off. It wasn't worth watching after halftime, bro. Giving up that many points, historic franchise highs. Bro, I just decided to watch football. Tom Thibodeau taking RJ Barrett out of the game for the second half.
Yeah, think about that. Historic franchise high for the Thunder. And they think about the players the Thunder have had. And this team got this historic highs. Nasty business.
That's points and threes. Gross business by the Knicks. 59, 11, and 8 with 7 blocks for Embiid last night. Absolutely ridiculous last night with Embiid. He put up 27 of their 29 fourth quarter points and just couldn't be stopped. I mean, he needs help. That's really it. He just needs help. He deserves his flowers, though. I agree, Double R. And what is this over here?
All right, so
bing bong parlay you had going?
So no, yesterday my dad had a $15 free bet on Borgata. He wanted to he was gonna put Thunder over the Knicks and Lakers over the Nets, and I was like, neither of those are gonna happen. They're not gonna get upset. Clearly, they both happened. That was a rough time. I get a text this morning. He's like, "Thanks for that, by the way." I was like, "I was hoping you didn't check." He checked.
That's rough. Yeah, rough. The Knicks just not a good showing yesterday. But tonight they're not playing tonight. But I do have bets. Hopefully that can make me feel a little bit better. In the Hawks-Bucks game going off at 8:10 p.m. I really like DeJounte Murray tonight. And like these are the games that they got him for, right? Like no Drew Holiday. This is why you traded for that superstar. Over 27.5 points and assists for -114. He could get that alone in points. So, you know, if he dishes 5 assists, I think he's going to give us 23 points. He dishes 10, assists. I think he's going to give us 18 points.
Yeah.
It's just the type of guy DeJounte Murray is. No Drew Holiday. It's going to make the guards for the Bucks life absolute hell. I think it's Javon Carter, right? That's their
Grayson Allen too, right?
Yeah, not
Good luck,
exactly a
Grayson.
defensive presence.
Good luck, Grayson.
That's going to be stopping DeJounte or Trey. So over 27.5 points and assists. And then I'm rocking with Clint Capella as well. And his assists and rebounds line was at 12.5 for a combo of that. So I think against Brook Lopez, he's not exactly a paint presence like that. And
not
like
anymore.
No, not anymore. Giannis is going to be doing everything for the Bucks.
Yes,
literally everything.
Did you hear who Giannis's dream teammate is?
Who?
Evan Fournier.
RJ Barrett? No, it's not.
Dude, all right. I don't know if he
I guess we might have to keep him around.
I think they might have asked him dream lineup, and he mentioned Evan Fournier. That's sounding like Javon Carter in a second.
Listen, I was gonna say Chris Middleton straight up right now while he's hurt. Listen, he's hurt.
Yeah,
Evan's available right now. Evan is giving you minutes this very second. Chris Middleton is banged up. That's all I'm gonna say on that.
Yeah, lead negotiator over here, Matt.
Yeah,
he's
you
banged
can hit me up.
Evan's gonna help you tomorrow.
Right? Exactly. Evan's. Listen, I know Chris Middleton's defense is okay. Listen, Evan is giving you defense tomorrow.
Yeah. Hey.
Let me know.
Yeah, there you go.
But all right, well, let me
off guard. So I had to mention that.
That is crazy. That is definitely crazy. Let me hear this college basketball play that you were liking.
Oh yeah. So anybody who's watched the first week, you gotta let the first week go by. I was actually at a Seton Hall game the other day. We'll be talking about them a lot. They're the local team to talk about, but right now we're going to talk about a team I watched the first game of the season. They were the first tip-off a week ago yesterday, or a week ago today, actually. Baylor hosting Northern Colorado. Now, why would I bring this game up? I would bring this game up because Baylor looks by far like the best team in basketball. They shoot threes like crazy. They can put up 53s. They'll hit half of them. They hit amazing amount of threes. They are 27.5-point favorites. Now, that's a high number to most fans. In college basketball, that's about half what it should be.
Yeah.
They are probably going to win this game by 40 to 45 points. Northern Colorado, not a good team. Obviously, a lower level team. Baylor, a team that won their first game by 55.
Yeah,
so
they're just getting
they're
right,
a team that should cover that game. That's at -115. So those are nice, solid odds. They're not plus odds, but they're good odds for I'd expect an even bigger blowout than that. So that is college. I'm going to be personally watching the Georgia game. If you want to hit that -12.5, be my guest. I'm not betting on Georgia basketball. That would be a big problem, but yeah.
Not yet, at least.
Not yet. We'll get there.
Give you something to believe in,
Yeah. But Baylor tonight, that is the college basketball one. I believe I posted that. If not, I'm going to do it now. But that game doesn't start till 8 o'clock, so you got time on that one.
Awesome. Hell yeah. I dig it.
Yeah.
I dig it. I'm definitely down to talk some Seton Hall basketball. I went to school with a kid in high school that actually ended up playing. He was a walk-on at Seton Hall, and then he ended up hitting a buzzer beater against St. John's. I don't know if you remember Shavar Reynolds, but
I've heard the name Shavar Reynolds.
Yeah, so I went to high school with him, and he was a fan. He was like the only kid that we had that was good, that played basketball.
Yeah,
right?
that always happens.
Games, and you would just go to watch him.
Yeah.
And then he went to Seton Hall. I believe now he's at Monmouth. He was at Monmouth, and now he's actually playing overseas. So we interviewed him.
I remember that. Yeah, because you guys interviewed him. Yeah, Seton Hall, amazing atmosphere for a noon game against St. Peter's. That team's going to be very good.
That's an exciting game.
Prudential Center goes crazy for their team. Obviously, the Devils are doing great in hockey right now, but yeah, that place is electric. Great place. And for Raheem, UNC gave everybody a scare the other day. They're currently ranked number 1. They almost lost to Charleston, so they're gonna
it might be getting a little scary.
They're gonna be having some work to do over there.
Yeah, I mean, but then again, Hubie D, I trust my guy. He'll be getting them right. He will definitely be getting them right. All right, anything else you want to add in for tonight?
No, I know Thursday we're gonna be talking World Cup. I got a friend who is very excited to come on and talk about it. World Cup. It's time, man.
I need to be put on game, so we will definitely be tapping in with some World Cup bets. Raheem, thank you for tuning in, bro. We appreciate you on all platforms. Mr. Mercado, thanks for tapping in. drop in the comments. And yeah, we will catch you guys Thursday. Thursday Night Football with Andy B's Packers and some World Cup action. It doesn't get much better than that. It doesn't get much better. Appreciate you guys for tapping in. We'll catch you guys Thursday. Peace.
Go Dogs.